Lightweight bout, Terrance McKinney back in action. No line out for this one, but he's taking on Brendan Marotte. And I would expect he'll be a favorite. Not sure how big, how big of a favorite, because we all know his fight style is usually kind of round one or bust. But for him, he got back on track last time out against Mike Breeden, put him away in the first round. Brendan Marotte, 26 years of age, 4-1 in his last five. And you look at his record, he's fighting out of the New England cartel, which is the likes of Calvin Kattar, Rob Font. And he's not fighting the best guys either. It seems like to be a big thing for like these New England cartel guys. Like they're not really fighting anybody good. But the guy that he did fight, Adley Edwards, was 5-1 at the time. That was his only loss. Look at the fight after that. I watched it against Dan Dubuque. It's a split decision win. That was a concerning one because he almost got finished in round one. But granted for him, I mean, he's never been finished yet. Terrance McKinney likely going to need a first-round finish to get a win. I'm interested to see what this line's going to be, but I don't know. What do you think the line is going to be?
Yeah, I think you have to put McKinney at least minus 300 just because it's a UFC debuter. McKinney, although he does gas and has been finished a lot in his UFC career, it's against high-level guys. Nazim Sajikov, Ismail Bonfim, Drew Dober. Those aren't guys that take a ton of losses by any means, or they're going to take a ton of losses, and they're all good, well-rounded fighters. So, yeah, for McKinney here, I think he's going to be a big favorite. I think rightfully so. And honestly, you look at his opponent this week, and Brendan Marotte reminds me of Mike Breeden a little bit. And we all saw what Terrance McKinney did there. And I think this time, though, I called the Terrance McKinney first-round finish against Breeden. Here, I think it's going to be a submission by McKinney. I think he will shoot a takedown at some point. He's going to piece him up on the feet, maybe look to dump him on his head, and from there just get that first-round finish. So, yeah, I think it's pretty cut and dry. Even if McKinney slows down, with Brendan not really having that higher-level experience, this UFC caliber experience, it's not like he's Ismail Bonfim, who's kind of a savage and has been fighting his whole life against higher level guys. I think there will be quite the skill gap in this fight. And even if McKinney does get a little tired, I think he can survive this one. But I look for him to get the first round finish, and I'm going to call submission this time.
Yeah, I think he probably gets him out of there early as well. But if you like the Marotte side, you might be better off taking it live after round one. We usually say that before every McKinney fight.
Yeah, we do.
Pretty true, because you're probably going to get some better value after that. But for McKinney, he was supposed to take on Chris Duncan. And once again, he's kind of fighting one of these lower level guys. And he's got to go out there and get a win. I mean, if he loses to Marotte, it's not a good look for Terrance McKinney. He'll be the pick for me. Maybe just better off taking the under as well.